Hello, hello. Roz is in town. How's everyone doing tonight? I bet a whole lot of people are feeling better since it's allegedly the government shutdown is over. Now everybody got to play, especially those who it was affected by it, have to play catch up. So in the meantime, for you ladies out there who are wigging it with pride, remember back in the day when you would be embarrassed for people to know you were wearing a wig or a weave. In fact, even people who had naturally long hair were accused of wearing weaves and wigs. Now, it's just part of being part of the elite. A lot of the celebrities wear the wig. Beyonce wearing her lace front wig. Just about everybody wearing a lace front wig. I think people who have hair still would rather put on a lace front wig because you can get so many different versatile styles to choose from. So hopefully I will save you some coins by preparing you for a review that I am about to do. But first, welcome to my channel. I am Roz. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. Set up your bell notification so you won't miss an upload. And I'm going to references to what I describe in this video will be in the description box below. Fingers crossed, y'all. You know this technology stuff. I will do my best. All right? So, plus I don't want any copyright strikes or anything like that. That's not what I'm here for. First of all, I am not being paid. I am not being paid for my opinions. I buy my wigs with my own money. But I love wigs so much. When I take that wig off and I wash my hair, ladies, I hope you are taking that wig off and actually taking care of your natural hair underneath, okay? But when I take my wig off and I'm not used to seeing my natural hair, woohoo! I wash that hair, and then you're extra tender-headed because you had been wearing a wig. Probably I wear my wig maybe about, it takes maybe about a week or two before the glue starts lifting. So then I just go ahead and put on a fresh coat and I clean everything underneath there. And I try like once a month to wash my own hair or as needed. If it's smelling sweaty, if I know I've been sweating underneath that wig, I am snatching it off and I'm going to wash my hair and condition. When you do take the wig off, make sure that you shampoo and condition your natural hair. Okay? And then be careful how you detangle it because it's been in braids sometimes. When you try to unbraid it, the longer you've had it braided, the more matted it is when you're taking it loose. And what I do is, first of all, I try not to let it go that long because you tend to, when the hair is difficult to comb out, you tend to lose a lot of hair. Although, you know, your hair naturally sheds and there's going to be a lot of shedding because of the dead hair that's just been accumulating. But also sometimes now you can comb to the point where you're combing your new growth. and the hair is breaking off because you're rough, you're being rough with it. You lose your patience and you just want to hurry up and just get through your hair so you can put your wig back on. But give your real hair some tender loving care, y'all. Okay? Give it some tender loving care. And what I do is, I'm not endorsing anybody. I'm just sharing the products that I use to get the job done. I love Aunt Jackie's products. You get them in the beauty supply. Sometimes you can find them at Target or Walmart, but for the most part, for those special things that my hair loves, I go to the beauty supply to get them. Everybody's hair is different. I know all hair is hair, but believe it or not, it seems like hair has its own personality. Like certain things that don't work on some people's hair works great on somebody else's. You know what I mean? So like my hair loves being in its natural state where I have the moisturizer and stuff in it, and I allow it to just be um, curly. I just braid it up, take it loose, and it's curly. My hair breaks off really quick if I decide to straighten it and put heat on it. Mm-mm. Yeah, my hair, it'll start like drying out and uh just looking damaged. It might look cute when I first like maybe flat iron or press it out. It might look cute. Oh, look at my hair, look how much it's grown and stuff. But then it seems like within 24 hours it's drying out. The edges are looking, it's kind of sticking up in places and breaking off real easy. It just starts getting temperamental. So, y'all, I ain't crazy. I'm not saying that our hair has a personality, but sometimes it act like it, y'all. But anyway, okay, so I don't want to be super long in this video. I got on here, heck, I just felt like talking. So, whoever sees this now or in the future, hopefully this video will be a help to you. So, I have a bad review and an upcoming review. So I'll show you the wig that I did order. This was the first wig I had ever ordered. Let's see if I can get it to go up on this screen. Okay. There we go. Ooh, it's real little. Okay, so I bought that wig. At least I thought I was buying that wig. And let me get the info. Excuse me. Because I got to look at it on my phone. Because I sure enough cannot read that. I hope that the picture comes out bigger on the screen. So this is a wig that I bought a couple of months ago, like earlier this year. I want to say maybe around February or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, I bought it a while ago and I ordered it off of AliExpress. I had been seeing AliExpress for a long time and I was always skeptical about ordering um, from their website because I was suspicious of how cheap everything was. And I was not used to going online and ordering something that I can't examine with my hands. But those beauty supply wigs, they cost more. Now it seems like everybody is ordering their wigs online. I bought a good wig off of Amazon, actually. Um, so either way, the prices seem to be a lot better if you order them online. but you do have to be careful. So I ordered this wig, that wig in particular. It was a Vietnamese raw human hair wig, bone straight. Okay, I can't remember if I ordered, it was 250% 13 by 4 lace frontal wig. And it was supposed to be ready to wear. And I can't remember, 36 inches, I believe, is what I got. It was over 30 inches. I had never ordered hair that long. I'd never really ordered bone straight hair before. So I was excited. If it looked like that, don't that look good? It looked really pretty to me. And I'm like, whoa, and it was not even that expensive. I paid, let's see, I paid a little over, like a little over 100 for it. I can't remember. It was less. It was not $200. Okay, if you went in a beauty supply and bought that same wig, you talking about paying some bank, right? So I felt like, hey, I'm getting a good deal. If it looks that good, I'm gonna take the chance. Cause you sure can't walk into a beauty supply and even find a wig like that. At least I haven't seen it. I was in the beauty supply about a week or so ago, and I saw a wig. It was really pretty, and it was not that long. And I asked, it costs a lot. Anytime you don't even have a price tag, you have to go to the counter and ask. Whew, they're talking about $600. One time I bought a wig a long time ago. I bought a wig. It was like 1,000. I'm ashamed to say, 1,000 something dollars. Okay. And I'm not saying the wig wasn't pretty, but I messed that wig up. That was before I knew how to like use the lace glue and everything. Um, I can't remember, but I damaged the lace somehow. But I tried to wear that wig for as long as I could till I got my next one. But anyway, let me talk back to you about this wig. So I bought this wig. You see how shiny and silky straight it looks? Well, needless to say, I've been trying to wear that wig, and it just seemed like after like the first, second, third time that I washed it, I'm talking about that hair is balling up all day long. It can look good in the morning after I've unwrapped it and I comb it out and it's looking, detangled. And next thing I know, I'm looking and it's like frizzed up, balled up, looking crazy, all separated. And I'm like having to detangle, I'm having to comb that hair off and on all day long. And I know all hair tangles, but not to that extent. Okay. But that's not the main thing. Okay. The biggest thing is that when I got my wig, it did not look like that. I'm going to tell you right now. It did arrive quickly, but it did not look like that. It looked like, first of all, it was not that shiny. It was not that silky straight. And it was not that full. Okay. And it definitely was not that long. It was, and it looked like they put like one little row because they sewed the tracks onto the wig cap. That's what I'm seeing. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it seemed like the very last row in the back of the wig, it's like they sold one little stingy track that may have been 30 something inches long. But because it was only one little thin track, you could barely see, you couldn't see the length. It would like, it was see through. So, and I'm like, and then after a while of me combing and detangling that wig and trying to manage that wig, I'm talking about for months, the length was gone. I'm like, where did the long hair go? It's like it was not existent, almost as if it just, I don't know, it was so thin in the first place that it, through me detangling it, that one little layer of hair was probably combed out. So if I have to give an opinion about that wig as to whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it's a thumbs down for me, y'all. It's a thumbs down for me. And it's not that I don't know how to handle or take care of my wigs so they can last. Trust me, I've been wearing wigs for a long time, okay? And I can tell when I have a good wig and when I don't. I wanted hair, I wanted, you know how some Asians, that if they have the hair long and straight, it's so thick and it just has so much body and it's so heavy to wear. But anyway, it wasn't like that at all. It was not like that at all. And I've never had Vietnamese hair, but I just don't know what to say. And I did, when I first got the wig, I was not happy with it. It did not look like that picture. I'm gonna tell you right now. And the mistake I think I made was when I looked again, even though the ratings might say, 5 stars, but you also got to look at how many they sold and how many reviews they have. They could have 5 stars but only sold the wig to 2 people. And sometimes ratings are fake, is what I'm hearing. You need more than 2 people saying that they like the wig. And it was not that many people. They hadn't sold that many. I think I might have been like the second or third person, if I remember. So you live and you learn, okay? Now, I did message them right away in the chat. And they did respond, but it felt like, I guess there was a language barrier. So even though they were kind of typing, chatting in some English, you could tell that it was that they didn't, that English was not their first language, basically. So they were not understanding me, and I felt like, I don't know. I don't really felt like they were very much help. I'll tell you that. They were nice but not helpful. What would have been nice is for them to give me it, for them to send me the wig, like the wig that I'm looking at in this picture, not the wig that I have. And they were talking about, well, I can return the wig. Well, no, I could not. I needed the wig for a certain reason, for a certain day. And as long as I waited for that wig, I did not have time to send it back to them and wait for a new one. Now that might be my mistake and my problem, but oh well, I didn't send it back. I slapped that thing on my head because I get excited about wigs. I'm in love with wigs. Sit back down. Wigs are my best friend. Okay. So, and I'm like a kid in a candy store. Like I get excited if I know that I'm gonna get a new wig today, or I get to go look at wigs. But I have to wait until I have money to get one. Normally, I treat myself once a year on my birthday to a new wig, and my birthday just passed last month, so it's time for a new wig. It's because that wig was just it was time for it pretty much to go in the garbage at this point. And you know, you could be going somewhere and you want to look your best, and I could have on a nice outfit, but if my hair is not right, then I'm not right. I'm not satisfied. I care it seems like I care more about what my hair look like. um my hair have to be right, y'all. That is a pet peeve of mine. I cannot stand for my hair to be looking crazy and balled up, and I have to be like trying to take my fingers and pull knots out. Like who has time for that? And then the wig was shedding like crazy. I'm like, oh, I comb it and it's just hair everywhere. All over me, all over the sink. So the hair is just falling out. I could brush it. I even tried moisturizing it. There's this special oil I use on all my wigs, and I love it, because it's not like it doesn't create a heavy, oily buildup, and it's great at putting some shine on your hair. And when it's starting to get a little dry, I love using it. And I'm like, I'm like grabbing handfuls of that stuff, trying to put it on that hair out of desperation and frustration. And it was just too much work, y'all. And I'm like, you know what? Never again. Never again. So this is the wig. Let's see. AliExpress. Okay, I didn't tell you the name, of the vendor. Where's my phone? So the name of the vendor. Um, I will put it in the description box. Okay. In the meantime, let me keep going here. So that was a thumbs down for me. Okay. Thumbs down for me. And you know what? Another thing I noticed, it seems like I might be wrong, but it seems like vendors, like I'll see this picture or a similar picture of this wig like this with the same description, on in different places, like but with a different vendor name. And I'm like, are they changing their name to make it sound like they're a different vendor and it's still the same wig? I don't know. I'm not, you know, positive how everything works. But anyway, it would be a dream come true for me to be able to review wigs for free and to give my honest opinion. I would so love to do that. You, I'd be in wig heaven. I'd be in wig heaven. Okay. So if anybody knows, from what I've seen, you have to, I guess you have to have a lot of followers, or one website, Love Me or somebody like that, was saying that you can get a free wig, this and that, for an honest review, but they were looking for students. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm out on that note. I'm done with school. So anyway, so I'm back to ground zero with putting my plug out there. Send me a wig, and I would be happy to review it. As long as you want an honest person's review, I'd be happy to do it. So, so that's that wig. So that's a thumbs down for me, a definite thumbs down. Now, this wig right here, after that wig experience, not only did I say never again, but I was not going to order off of AliExpress ever again. But then, my birthday just passed. I'm like, I need a wig. I need a wig. Um, so I had been kind of looking on Amazon, looking places, and it seemed like I just could not find a wig. I wanted a long wig. I like long hair. But this time I wanted something that had some waves or some curls in it because I don't want to have to be rolling my hair. I want to just wake up and go and it's curly and I have a style. Okay. So I have placed an order back on AliExpress. Yes, y'all, I'm back. A wig. It's not from the same vendor. And I ordered this wig, and it is 100% human hair, 13x6 body wave lace front wig, HD, 30-40 inch, black Brazilian pre-plucked lace front wig. That's what I ordered, y'all. And it is on its way. Now, and I've been checking every day to get an update on where's the wig? Where's the wig? Okay, so, and I will place the name of that vendor in the description box as well. And I ordered this wig. When did I order it? They're waiting. Hold on. Check the tracking. So I ordered this wig November 7th. I ordered it November the 7th. It's not showing how much I paid for it. And today is the 13th. And it said that I would get the wig between November 10th and November 13th. So fingers crossed. I've been looking for that wig. Fingers crossed that it will be here tomorrow. And I will unbox it or unbag it or whatever, and I will show it to you. Okay? If it comes tomorrow. If it doesn't come tomorrow, then I'm going to be like, so apparently, even though they may give you a date range, that does not mean that you will get it. Now, what was interesting is USPS. I put in the tracking number, and I use and on USPS that's where it's coming from. It said that it's coming on the 17th, Monday. at around 8 o'clock p.m. Now I'm like, they can't both be right. So we shall see. And then I'll let you know. But I can't wait to give a review of that one. We'll let you know if that came looking the way this picture looks. Okay? So I'm giving you a preview before the review. So I will show you. And if you check my videos, I already did a review on that other wig and a curly wig that I bought on AliExpress. I did a review. Ugh, and I forgot. That I had bought. It was like 4C curly hair with 4C edges. And it was a nice wig. It's just that those curly 4C wigs. Ooh, you're talking about there's a whole routine you have to do. You have to spray that thing down every day with water. So you have to, when you get up in the morning to start your day, when you get ready to take your hair out of that scarf, you're going to have to spray that hair down and wet it in order to be able to detangle it. And then you're going to have to, I had a bottle of water, a spray bottle where I put some little bit of conditioner in it and different things. And I was watching other videos of people showing how they take care of their 4C curly lace front wigs. And I even was ordering like stuff off of Amazon, anything. Like, I don't give up on a wig right away. If I'm having an issue with it, I start going on YouTube. I try to find somebody else who bought that wig or who's has a wig that's similar and try to problem solve, okay? Now, so far this wig here that I'm ordering, I've been looking for videos and I haven't really seen anybody do a review. So that's okay, because I guess it'll be me. All right. So as soon as it gets here, I will go live. I'll put a video up, letting you see it the way it came, when it came, and then when it looks like what I put it on, and then my opinion of it after, maybe a week or a couple of days. Yeah, it'll be cool. All right, so I'm hoping for the best because I need me a new wig, and I sure enough do not have money to have a messed up wig and then buy a new one. I don't have it that way, y'all. We're getting into the holiday season, okay? Thanksgiving, Christmas. Oh yeah, it's around the corner. It's around the corner. Okay. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Set up your bell notification so you know when I upload video, and be on the lookout for that video. It could be as soon as tomorrow. All right. Peace. Hold on. Okay, there we go.